Okay, so it's just after a few minutes, it's inflated. This flap here, well, you can put a stake in here. So these ties here, there's 3 on each side. There's also 3 straps on each side that we would anchor down. And then there's 3 foot on each side that we're gonna anchor down to the ground. So there's gonna be almost 22 stakes on this to keep it secured down.
Once you have all of your stakes in the ground and the tent anchored down to the ground with the stakes, I then went back and added a little more air, and it makes it a little more tighter. It tightens up all of the canvas, the roof, and it sits a lot straighter.
Okay, the tent's now inflated. This really took probably 10 minutes to get to this point. It's helpful to have another person. I did mainly by myself, but if you have another person, it is helpful to kind of help lift up the inside as that middle area gets as it gets inflated. So again, each side is going to have almost 9 tie down points with stakes. You're going to have 2 more in the front, 2 more in the back, so you're going to have a total of almost 22 tie down points. The whole front is mesh, so if you can see there's this mesh netting here. And the side panels roll up. There's even clips for that here, so you could roll up both sides. The tent feels like it's really sturdy, like it's a really heavy duty material. It's waterproof, so you can just tuck this side like this. So during the daytime, you could just leave both sides and get airflow through there pretty nice, or even leave this open at night. So you get both sides open like this. This side here right at the peak, it looks like this kind of goes together. This kind of pokes this out a little bit right here.
Because it looks like there is some mesh up in here that's going to help with ventilation and help any rainfall shed off this area and keep it away from the door open. As you step inside, you can see how spacious and wide open this living area is in the tent.
And in 3 of the corners, there's a little mesh bag here. You can keep, you can keep some items right here. And this is the inside of that chimney spout where you can put that. These zip up, these columns of air. You can see these posts. So the nice thing is that you don't need to have all the rods or anything. This just really makes it really easy to install. We've got these side windows here. So there's 2 on each side, and then you have that, so there's a lot of ventilation. And then you have these nice clothesline areas. You can hang things up here. But really, you could probably easily sleep 8 people in this without much trouble.
With the material of the tent being a heavy-duty canvas material, it will help keep it more insulated during colder months while you're camping in this tent.
The base of this is a really heavy-duty material. Feels like it's very heavy. It's waterproof. It's going to be tear-resistant as well.
The zippers on the outside are very smooth. They're very heavy-duty, and there's a Velcro strap that covers the zipper to help keep any moisture out of the tent.
Just to give you an idea on size, so this is 9 feet 8 inches wide, 12 feet 8 inches long, and then the height is about 6'3" here, and then the interior height is approximately 6 feet tall. So overall, this is a big tent. Being able to put this together to fit maybe 7 to 10 people, I mean, this is a pretty good sized tent that you can put together by yourself without a whole lot of trouble. Okay, so overall, this tent is really easy to put up, very easy to inflate, just those 3, and then also it comes down very easily as well. When you're ready to deflate this, we just come over here to these nozzles, take off the bottom part of the nozzle. If we take off this part, this is the inflation cap. If we take that off, no air comes out. You have to unscrew this part, and then that's when the air will come out and makes it very easy to take down. The fact that it's inflatable makes it nice. It is very durable. Maybe one downside here is the color. Because it is this light cream color, it does get dirty. We've seen that it does get dirty easily, so keeping it cleaner might be a little more of a challenge, but it does wash off. You get just soap and water, wash it off, it will clean up really easily, but it is going to be a little bit dirtier. But the lighter color is going to help keep it a little bit cooler when the sun's out on it. I also like all the stake points. We've got 9 on each side of it. We've got 2 more on each front, so over 22 stake points to keep this thing down.
So once you have all the stakes in, this really makes it a solid structure. It's not going to go anywhere. Inclement weather is not going to have much effect on this.
All right, when it's time to let the air out of this and take it down, you take all the stakes out, and then we're just gonna take off this main cap. You can see how quickly that just drops. So we do that side. All right, guys, as you can see, it comes down really quickly. Now I just got to fold it up. The hardest part is just getting the stakes in. If you have all these stakes, over 20 stakes to put in this, you're going to need some kind of a mallet or hammer to drive those down. That's not included, so you'll want to make sure you bring that with you to be able to get all the stakes in it. But once you have all the stakes up, taking those few plugs out lets all the air out of this thing, and you can just fold it back up, put it in its bag, and you're good to go.